Hey guys, welcome back to our channel,
Cinema Brothers.
Today we're going to give you guys a review of the movie Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
We're reviewing this movie because just recently it won an Oscar for Best Picture.
You can watch this movie in Hulu with an add-on of Showtime with a 1-week free trial.
And so, by the way, we also did an adaptation of the Oscars, so you guys can go check that video out after this video, so we hope you like it.
Let's get on with the review.
Yep. So first, let's talk about the detailed breakdown of the Oscars and why we think this movie won Best Picture, and Best Editing, and Best Screenplay.
So the directors of this movie are Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert, who started off their career with the movie Swiss Army Man. So we can see their work in the movie, and their creativity can also be seen throughout the movie using such things as verse jumping, Jobu Tupaki, and the bagel.
Yes.
And this factor of the movie is what really captivated me to keep watching the movie, and it was really exciting and I loved it.
We get to see the actor who plays Waymond Wang, Huy Quan, in Indiana Jones, The Temple of Doom, where the villain is played by Indian veteran actor Amrish Puri. And we also get to see him in Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade. Back then, Mr. Kwan was very young, and maybe that's why we couldn't recognize him. But because of his performance in this movie, I really liked it.
And so let's also talk about our main actress. We have Michelle Yeoh, who plays the role of Evelyn. So Michelle Yeoh is a Malaysian actress that has been playing movies since the 1990s, and we know her from her best performance from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and she's given other really great action movies since then, and now we get to see her in more movies.
Supporting actress that we can see in the movie is Jamie Lee Curtis. Now, she is an excellent actress, and we can see her play such popular movies such as the Halloween franchise, True Lies, Knives Out, and many more. In all of these, she has given her best performances, and especially in this movie, in which she has given an outstanding performance.
And so we talk about these actors that have won the Oscars for their performance. Now let's talk more about the aspects of the movie. So in the movie, we get to see a lot of presentations, a lot of styles of presentation that are very unique and very different from movies that we usually see. So we get to see this very unique way of portraying a transition between the two realities that we see in the movie. So
The special editing.
yeah, the special editing we have is very unique, and we don't see that in a lot of movies. And that's the main thing I liked about this movie, because it shows a different aspect that we usually look at movies, because we have this movie about different realities, the multiverses, and then the way they show the transitions makes it seem more reasonable and sensible how we see everything connect.
I also want to say that since we're talking about the editing between the universes, whenever we saw the transition between different universes, we could see on the screen that they would show fractured glass.
Yes. I think that was a really good transition.
Yeah. And since we all know that this movie has won for the award for Best Screenplay, and the reason for that is because whenever you watch the film, it never makes you feel bored or anything. It always keeps you exciting and engaged. I think it's because of the action, drama, emotion, and dark humor.
And so the thing I liked best about all those elements is the amount of mixed aspects and elements that we see mixed between the action and the comedy. I really like the mix up. It really keeps the audience engaged to the scene, and they don't get too bored, or they don't lose focus in what's actually happening and just stray away from the main plot.
So something that we can see in the movie is emotion. Now, the first opening scene of the movie is emotion. We can see the family laughing and enjoying something together. And we can see, as the movie goes on, we can see that their love transforms. And during the end of the movie, we can see that they regain their love. And I want to say something about that. I want to say that love is not only something that you can hold in your hands, and that sometimes you have to let it go.
Yes.
And you can see that in the end of the movie when the main actress is letting go of her daughter, and then she comes back again just because of that special love.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and all these awards that we mentioned just now, put together, all these awards, one final award that has led to that is the Best Picture award. The Best Picture award is only given to the movie that's the best of every other movies.
That have been nominated in the Oscar. Actually.
Yeah. So, and like, hence the name. So, Everything Everywhere All at Once would be the best movie of the year. And because it would be the best movie of the year because it has won 7 awards and was nominated for 11. I mean, like, can you believe that? 7 awards and nominated for 11?
Yes, that's a very good point.
Yeah.
So another aspect that I want to talk about for the movie is how it's very similar to the movie Matrix. We can compare this to Matrix because of like how both plots are somewhat similar and the appearance of some aspects regarding the realities, like the shift between realities and time, and like all the dimensions that have been presented, and the style of like the actual presentation, how we get to see all that, how we get to see the characters and how they progress throughout the movies. I feel like that's it's a very good similarity.
I also want to discuss the plot of the movie, and what I really liked about the plot was the fact that they could connect with their parallel selves and be able to acquire special skills in order to do something, and it really interested me so much that I just wanted to keep watching until the end.
And we also have like this idea was influenced, like the Oscar winner for best editor actually, Paul Rogers said that this movie was actually somewhat influenced by the movie The Matrix, and they've taken a lot of aspects from the movie Matrix because we get to see this type of savior in that movie who like is almost like a Christ-like figure who like they believe would save the human race. And in this movie we have like a mother-daughter conflict where one of them, like where the mother is a believer and the daughter is a non-believer, and so we have this conflict between the good and the bad, and like which one would be more godlike and which one would be more devil-like.
Yes.
I feel like that's a really good aspect that they pointed out.
Yeah. And like if I were to review this movie in one line, then I would say that this movie is an incredible, interesting, and like dramedy, and like I said before, an exciting and engaging, mind-blowing film.
I also want to point out something that we see throughout the movie where the daughter is shown as almost like a devil-like figure through her lack of faith, her ruthlessness, and her ability to not have love and truth throughout her progression and her character. So we get to see this side of the daughter where we have good and bad, because the mother is more of a believer, like more towards the truth, where we can see her say when she asks what is the truth, then her daughter replies back saying that nothing matters. So this shows like a devil or a bad figure.
And something that I would like to also bring up is what Wayman said in the movie. He said like be kind, and then what he meant was like no more violence.
Yes.
And that made Evelyn not fight them but make them remember their good memories.
Yeah, and towards the end, or almost towards the end, you can see that everybody forgets what love is, including Evelyn.
Yeah.
And we can see that the daughter of Evelyn, she actually forgets love from the beginning, where she doesn't love her mother at all. She stops calling, and she's like really angry. And then Evelyn, who forgets what the love for her daughter is and what the love for her husband is. But then towards the complete end, she realizes what that actually is, and then she tries to save him.
And we also get to see towards the end of the movie where there's like I also want to bring this biblical sense that where the truth, like in a biblical sense, the truth is Christ. Christ is love, and like through that you can see that there's like characters that are without love, and like he said before, like how love would be without the actual, like how love would look like in a plot where there is no characters connecting, or like how the characters could resolve that. We get to see that in the story. So in the end of the movie we get to see this type of prodigal son, but almost like prodigal daughter, where we get to see the daughter come back after she goes through the wrong path, and her mother, like she as a believer, she like influences her daughter, and then we get a type of resolution that brings everybody together, like going back to how everything would be about togetherness and family. And so that's what we get to learn from this type of love story, I believe. And so overall we just want to say like that this movie was very good. Yes.
Really exciting, and we were totally not at all confused about the parallel universes and how you can link to them.
Yeah, and we feel like all of the actors did a great job keeping the movie alive and making it really down to earth and reasonable enough so that the audience would not be like, audience would understand what is happening and not be actually confused,
Like,
might feel
what
too
is
bored,
that?
not for feel too bored or maybe overwhelmed.
Yeah, and like when we were watching the Oscars clips, right, of who won the awards and all that stuff, we were wondering how this movie got so many awards, how this movie got 7 awards. But after we watched the film, I was wondering, like, no wonder they got
This
all
is
these
why.
7 awards.
This is why. Yes.
Like, this movie was really great.
It was it exceeded our expectation. I did not expect it to be like this. We thought it was a whole different. Me personally, I thought it was a whole different story, and that it would not turn out like this. But then we have this great wrap up at the end. The climax was good. The middle was good. The beginning was good. Everything was good combined. We get to see a lot of combinations.
Yeah.
We could also see at the Oscars their love for the movie and how every time they won the Oscars, they would contribute to the movie and the actors in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And guys, if you want to encourage us, to please leave your comments down below and give us some more support and love. And we would love to have you guys comment down what you guys thought of our videos and give us like more feedback so that we can make our videos better for you guys.
Yes. And I would also like to do shout out to MassYT for commenting and liking our like almost every single video of ours since the beginning.
Yes.
And also a shout out to Shifty Hasi for supporting and loving us. And we want you guys to write down in the comments more support, more love, more suggestions. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button.
And
So-
also hit that share button as well.
Thank you guys so much for all your support and love. This is our review for the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. And if you guys want to check out more of our reviews, then you can go to our channel and click the other videos.
So before you leave, don't forget to smash the subscribe button.
Like and share.
And do comment your thoughts down below.
This is
Cinema
Cinema Brothers
Brothers
signing
signing
off.
off.